Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and I am So I got to thinking this morning about a pasta salad recipe that I make during the summer. It's actually a seafood pasta salad and it goes excellent with roast beef sandwiches. And I got to thinking, I could probably alter this just a little bit, remove some ingredients here, add some more here, and make an excellent Italian pasta salad. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try that out, see how it turns out, and I'll bring you along for the ride. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn your notification bell on so that you'll get any updates on any upcoming videos I've got going on. So let's get to it. The great thing about most pasta salads is they're very versatile in what you can serve them with. This one that I'm doing today hopefully will go good with anything coming off the grill, whether it be hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken, barbecue pork chops, whatever, steak. And the other versatility in it is you can, subtract ingredients, add ingredients to it, and make it however you like it. So you don't have to go by a set recipe, you can just make it your own. So today's pasta salad is going to have basically 6 ingredients. First of all, the pasta itself, we're going to use tricolored rotini. Now, if you don't like that, you can use macaroni would probably be okay. Penne would be okay. Just don't go with the pasta that's either too small or too large. Second are veggies. I've got 2 small cucumbers here, or you can just use 1 jumbo. 1 medium or large tomato. You could also use cherry tomatoes, just cut them in half. Italian seasoning. Grated parmesan cheese. And Olive Garden Italian dressing. You can use Kraft or whatever, whatever Italian dressing you like, go with that. Why I didn't make my own dressing, I could, but I'm not wanting to mix all that up on a weeknight after I've been, at work all day. So we're going to go with a pre-bottled. So I've got my water over here on the stove. We're going to turn it up to high, get it boiling. And while that's boiling, we're going to prep the veggies. I've already washed the tomato. Don't have to wash these because don't have to wash the cucumbers because they're about to be peeled. And not only the veggies, guys, but make sure you wash your hands prior to it either as well. Because as you can see, I'm handling these cucumbers quite a bit. All right, now what you want to do with these cucumbers is you want to quarter them. So you're just going to take it, slice it in half, take it and slice it in half again. And then you're just going to chop them up. Tomato, we're just going to slice the ends off of it. Then I'm just going to slice it like I'm making slices for hamburgers. Then you want to quarter those as well. Don't worry about all this juice that it's making. We're going to include that in it. So we're just going to push all those together. Pasta is rapidly boiling, so I'm going to turn it down to about medium-high. Throw some salt in it. Add the pasta and set a timer. I'm going to use my watch. Set a timer for 7 minutes. Good to go. So you just want to go with whatever your instructions are on your box. I'm going with the al dente time, which is 7 minutes. 8 minutes would be a little bit more tender. But since it's pasta salad, we don't want it to be real mushy. Then just give it a quick stir. Let it come back to a boil, and we'll see you when it's done. Now what you want to do is you want to mix up your Parmesan cheese and your seasoning. So I'm going to start with a couple of tablespoonfuls of Parmesan, and I'm going to do half of a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. So we've got that together. You can blend it if you want to, but it's not necessary. And also, don't forget to stir your pasta while it's cooking. Okay, so the pasta is done. We're going to go ahead and strain it. And you'll want to really rinse it really good with cold water. Now, not only does this cool it off, but it also washes off a lot of that extra starch. The only bad thing about the summer months is the water coming out of your faucet is not as cold as it is during the winter. So shake off all your excess pasta. Not pasta, but water, sorry. And then we're going to add it to this bowl. Now that looks like a pretty excessive sized bowl for that amount of pasta, but there is a reason behind it. And that's because you want to have room to stir it all up. And we're going to add our veggies, our cucumbers and tomatoes. So shake up your dressing really well. We're going to start with half a bottle. Then with a wooden spoon or whatever you've got, go ahead and mix this all up. See, in order to mix it up, you're coming pretty high on the walls of that, so that's why I got the extra large bowl. You know, you can also add like chopped up broccoli to this, or olives. You could quarter up some salami or pepperoni or both and add it to it. But I'm cooking this with chicken, so I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to make it pretty basic. You know, or you could just do the Italian dressing and the pasta alone just by itself. I'm sure that would be fine. But I think the Parmesan cheese would be a great addition to it. Now, is that going to be... Yeah, I think that's going to be plenty of dressing. Then we're going to add our cheese and seasoning. And we will continue stirring that. Now, the one thing that makes this not so quick and easy is the fact that you need to let it chill for at least 30 minutes. If you've got a couple of hours, that's even better, or you could do it overnight. I think I'm going to add more Parmesan. I'm going to add another, I just added another couple tablespoons of Parmesan because I just can't tell if there's any in there at all. But I'm going to stop with that because I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, that's better. So we'll wrap this in tin foil and place it in the refrigerator. Like I said, for at least a minimum of 30 minutes, but if you can get it in there for a couple hours, that's going to be even better. Okay, it's actually been 4 hours that this has been in the refrigerator. So it's more than cool enough. So we'll just give it a stir. And let's go over here. Throw some on my plate. Okay, let's give it a try. The Olive Garden sauce in this is definitely a good addition. I would recommend it if you've got it available in your grocery store. You know, if you want to use Kraft or Ken's or whatever else there is out there, Wishbone, feel free, but this is definitely excellent. You won't regret it. The Parmesan cheese, perfect amount. So I'd go with, 3 or 4 tablespoons of that instead of just the 2. And the Italian seasoning, it's not overly powering, which is good. You don't want to just taste that. If you put too much, it'll definitely ruin the flavor of it. And if you're wondering, I grilled this chicken as well, and it's got Carolina Gold barbecue on it, sticky fingers. And I've never had this before, so it's weird about that because I grew up in North Carolina in Fayetteville, and it's called Carolina Gold. Maybe it's South Carolina, I don't know. But I've had Carolina style barbecue. They always chop it up there instead of pulling it. And it's vinegar based. So I had plenty of that growing up, but I've never had a mustard based barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna try that real quick and see how that is. Oh my God. Where has that been my whole life? Holy crap, I can't believe I'm 52 years old and this is the first time I've ever tried this. This is awesome. I also forgot, well, I didn't forget. This past weekend was crazy. Blake had a prom plus district tournament for baseball, so there was just no time for me to get out and film anything. So sorry that I didn't post anything on Sunday, but I'll try to keep my regular schedule going from here on out. Till my next video, guys, have a great night.